Here's something I don't really pull out too often because I think this thing's awesome. And there's the gunner. It's kind of weird. Seems like all my gun guy friends have small dogs. Look at that. Not very intimidating at all. But anyway, see what this says. It's probably upside down, and it is. It says Intratec. Ta-da! DC9. I bought this off of the same guy I got that Mini 14 from. I've had this a few years now. You got to keep this in this kind of oily rag I got here. I got one factory magazine for this. I need to buy some more mags, but I really don't shoot it that often. It's more of a cool factor, you know, that 1980s, you know, what they call the Jam-O-Matic. This is a Tech 9, the DC9. So it's got the threaded barrel. It has been safety checked. I'm not going to shoot you through the damn, well, my Android. Check out that thing. This one's pretty damn reliable. You just can't really be pulling on the mag or anything. That and with people jerking on the mags and stuff, and this area is prone to cracking. If you do have one of these that jam, you can buy a rebuild kit pretty much off eBay or Gunbroker for the springs, and they do work. It seems these kits are made out of much better metals than these were made in the 80s. You know, this is just something you kind of sit there and watch Big Trouble in Little China and eat popcorn with one hand, just hold your Tech 9 with the other. I'll show you what this looks like with the mag inserted. You know, I always get a little thrill when I see one of these in a gun shop, and I probably will buy 4 or 5 more. I will have the AB-10 again. It just, that thing just, it looks cool. You know, it just screams 1980s action movies. And as you guys seen, like I have the Scorpion, I have a Mac 10, I have a Mac 11. You know, some automatic versions, of course. I have a couple AR pistols. You know, I really do like the spray and pray, like, kind of look. I mean, but is this really that practical? No. It's kind of heavy. You know, this is a closed bolt version. There are some open bolt versions of the KG99. I think that's the full auto name. The one I had before this, I had the factory K-grip, and I didn't have it on it because that would be an AOW. But I'd like to have that K-grip again just so I could be part of a kit. You know, this thing's really kind of a safe queen at this point, but once in a while I like pulling it out and taking it to the range. It's fairly accurate, really. I mean, the sights leave a lot to be desired. They're not really drift adjustable or anything. It's just like a, you know, little pin piece of metal on there, you know, just tack welded on there. Looks like they've kind of like just cut that and folded it over. Really just kind of pushed it forward, don't it? They do make scope mounts and stuff, but why drill out something, you know, it's, let's call it vintage. I remember having a toy one of these as a kid, and I just thought it was the coolest thing. Just always looked like the ninja machine gun. Little ninja sub gun. Just want to share with you a piece of 80s history. I remember actually used to be able to get the AB-10 when I was still in high school. It's like 99, 2000, 2001. Used to be able to get the AB-10, which is the short version with no threaded barrel. Used to be getting them out of like Shotgun News for less than $200. You know, you get 2 of them for the price of like a PlayStation 4 now. Just kind of different. I'll probably have another AB-10 soon, and I really, really want one of those Kimmels. I'd also like to find it. If anybody has an Ivor Johnson M1 carbine, their version of the Enforcer, which is like just a short pistol. There's like you don't see them in movies much, but I remember seeing one in the predecessor to the movie. Um, what is that with? Dang, I'm just drawing a blank. I think the movie was called El Mariachi, the first movie, and one of the bad guys had the M1 carbine enforcer pistol, and it's got a kind of a particular handle. But anyways, these things are fun, and I probably wouldn't want one until somebody like Diane Feinstein told me I couldn't have one. Then I won't, you'd want it twice as bad. But it's just something different. Well, you guys have a good day.